Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video, we'll be doing a early test in global server. This is a R0 Sakura, no definite, no skill up, and without definite and skill up and R0 Sakura, how is she gonna perform in a Wuyu team, right? So this video showcase here is mainly just surrounding Sakura and Wuyu's team. So this is the Wuyu team I'm currently running at the moment. So you might think that this is a very high result team because I have a R6 Fushi and R6 Lian here, but because I am fighting in a high rank as well, so I'm gonna use something high requirement as well. So what I'm gonna test and what I'm gonna show you guys today is if I only have R0 Sakura and I have not a definite and skill up, am I able to pair her in a tank team versus someone else? Alright, so let's take a look at the first one here. So let's say if I quick battle, I lost, right? Okay, so let's see. My Wuyu is still dealing damage. My Sakura doesn't deal anything, which means she might not able to even take her turn, right? So let's take a look at the replay and see what happens into the battle. Okay, so let's take a look. Alright, so enemy is a tank team and a mixture of some true damage from Suje. And you can see it's dealing a lot of damage here because of the true damage from Sujian. But the good thing is I have a defender, so which means I can instantly break dance when the enemies deal AoE damage. But you can see here, my team is actually dying already. As a defender, my team is actually dying at the moment. And every time they attack green, they are actually dealing a lot of damage because enemy have a R6 Sujian there. And my Sakura doesn't even have the chance to actually cast the S3. And as I said in my previous video, you need the Sakura to at least cast the S3 one time to have the starting to have the healing, right? So what if I take down my Lian? So I disable one defender slot and I put in R6 Lian. So I sacrifice one defender slot, but in return I have higher survivability. And let's see what happens. And now I get the victory. And let's take a look. Like Sakura have some damage here, so this damage is actually from the S3, which means she at least she able to cast her S3 one time. That's all she needs to actually provide the healing for the teams. And let's take a look at the replay and see what it does. Alright, so AoE damage. So this time I'm not gonna get 5 stack. Instead, I'm gonna get some lower stack amount. Okay, so 8 stack here. I cannot instantly cast my breakdance, but which means I won't straight away nuke the enemy team, but in return, I have a higher survivability. You can see the difference in terms of getting the damage compared without the R6 Lian in Wuyu's team, right? So, I'm not saying that Sakura is useless. Sakura is very important here as a defender role. Because of the defender role, gaining the stack is faster and also as a second healer in a team. Right, but I do think that you need to buy time to let Sakura cast the S3. So you can see now, I sacrificed my Lian, but in return, my Sakura managed to cast the S3 once. Then after I have this S3, then as long as the Sakura is on the battle, I will keep getting healing. I will keep getting healing because I have the Vigor stack. The Vigor stack, this one? Vigor guard. I have the Vigor guard keep consistently on the battle because enemy doesn't have any control effect here. None of them got control effect. Right, which means I will always have a Vigor guard in on my Esper, and as long as I have the Vigor guard, Sakura is able to heal them here. Okay, so I will always have a consistent healing. You can see after I get damage, I get a 10k heals. So I don't really have to afraid. Like they damage me, I heal 9k. They damage me, I heal 8k. They damage me, I heal another 8k. So enemy doesn't have a control Esper in their team, which means they are not going to counter your Sakura because they are not able to take away the Vigor guard. Right? So because they cannot take out the Vigor guard, then Wuyu can just start breakdancing and kill the enemy. Right? So this is the pro and cons. It's not like you have Sakura, then everything else is playable. It also still depends on can your Sakura cast your S3 at least once. If your Sakura can't even cast S3, then she's kind of just a vase there standing, like can't do anything else. Right, so let's take a look at this. if I don't have R6 Lian, if I just slot in another defender such as like Lian here, why am I not slotting Yamato in is because Sakura here already in charge of the defend up and attack up buff here, and we no longer need Yamato to in charge for the attack up and defend up buff here, so I would prefer to put Liam here to put in another extra special debuff, and Liam can also dispel. Right, so let's take a look if we are able to fight this team with a R2 Anna as an enemy comp. So let's press quick battle. Alright, we won. Okay, so let's take a look. What happened? Why am I able to use Sakura only without R6 Liam this time? Right, so enemy will take his turn first, and because enemy is AoE damage and I have the shock proof, because Sakura is the defender, so we have the shock proof. When taking a hit, Sakura able to get 20% AP push. So every defender here get a 20% AP push, as you can see just now. And now, because of the AP push, my Sakura is actually able to take the next action. Right, break dance first. Right, Wu Yu here is gonna die because of Anna counter attack, but it's fine. Right, now Donna is stealing the turn. Right, you can see all of my defenders almost gonna die, but all you need is just one turn to make Sakura able to take the turn. Right, come on, give Sakura to take the turn. Right, Sakura got AP push down, but it's fine. Right, Sakura able to take the turn. So now Sakura take the turn, she applies the Vigo guard on them. And now Liam start to do some damage and want to heal them, right? But there's disease from Iki. Right, so Fushi died, but it's fine. But you can see Wu Yu here start to get healing back because of Sakura took her turn and applied the Vigo guard on the action. And enemy team here have no control as per. So no control as per, you have no way to take away the Vigo guard, because Vigo guard can only be taken away by blocking a control effect. So if you don't use control skill, then this buff will always be here, and always be here means as long as Sakura is alive, Sakura is able to passively heal them with her max HP. And because of this, because Sakura managed to take one turn of her action, and she is able to keep on healing consistently for the team. And then they just slowly die by the shockproof passive, the reflection attack, and all the damage from the defender. Right, so it's like is Sakura R0 gonna worth it? Totally worth it if you have Wu Yu, but it's not like Immortal. Sakura needs at least minimum let her cast her S3, or if the enemy team is like a lot of control or a lot of AP push until your Wu Yu is until your Sakura is not able to cast S3, then your team most probably is gonna get killed by enemies through damage such as like Jinchu, because you have no healing at the start of the combat. So if I have to give a short conclusion, I would say R0 Sakura herself is not safe enough. Right, it's still better that you pair if you have R6 Lian, okay? If you have R6 Lian, it's still better to pair R6 Lian with Sakura together, or maybe even Sally with Sakura together, so you have a damage mitigation of 50%. One is from the Sweet Harvest, and the other one is from the Sakura's passive for another 25%, so it's a total of 50%. But in the end of the day, my Sakura here have no definite yet, and no skill up yet, right? And Rezo 0 only. And this showcase here might not be accurate for most of you guys, or maybe we have a different outcome. It's because I'm testing them on a higher tier. Right, so maybe for your tier, maybe you are like 1% to 3%, or maybe you're 5% in beat bout, something like that. Have a different environment, and maybe R0 Sakura herself is able to make your team, Wu Yu team, survive already. Alright, so just take this as a reference. It's not a must, it's not like a confirmation for it. It's more like after my testing, I feel like R0 Sakura herself is not enough, at least at the higher tier. Alright, at least at the higher tier, it's not gonna be enough to make Wu Yu team survive. yeah, so this is just a short conclusion for now. I'm gonna get make more testing about Sakura, like making her to R2 and then R4 and then R6 and see what is the difference. But for now, this is the R0 testing, and hope this video actually give you guys an idea or maybe reference for you guys. Yeah, so feel free to comment down how do you think about her, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is Gen MP, Roses15, Moncult Rajali, the Bluest Chulain, thank you so much for the support. And for the supporter and patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Code Wilderness, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwaltz, Rimu, Shawnee, Von Hexa, Luxley, Rawson Bessie, Antonio Winterspoon, Noah Archive, and Marlene Williams. Thank you so much for the support, and special thanks to everyone who have been 1 month, 2 month, and 4 months straight in my support. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.